From the East and the West, you've heard others, but now you've tuned into the best. This is a PrimeWave media production.
Leo, how would you feel if you stepped up to 130 about a super fight with Gervonta Davis after what happened everything last weekend? Do you think would you be up for that if that was to happen?
Of course it is. That's my dad's dream. My dad he wants me to move up in weight. He said, first you're gonna try to unify the division. If those fights can get made, move up to 130 and look for another title. So that way, if I win, I'll be a 4th-division world champion. That's what we're trying to do.
And are you looking forward to a third bout with Carl Frampton?
Of course, yeah. I promised him that fight. I said so.
Primetime Capper, baby. I'm sitting over here at the Who's Next gym waiting on Leo Santa Cruz for our exclusive interview. You already know what it is. El Terminito. He has some big things on the way. We're going to go ahead and talk about that in a few moments. So y'all stay tuned. This is about to be a Fanatics View exclusive. Terminito, what's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. Good to meet you. What's going on? It's your boy Pop DiBiase, the one and only Primetime Capper, sitting here for Fanatics View with El Terminito, Leo Santa Cruz. How you doing today, brother?
I'm doing great, thank you.
How has life been since November? You had a great fight in Vegas, co-main event for Wilder Ortiz. How's life been since then?
Life's been great. I've been, after the fight, I was able to spend time with the family, spend Christmas, Thanksgiving, all those things that other years sometimes I'm not able to really enjoy because I'm in training camp or I'm just, doing other things. But this time, after the fight, I went with the family, spent time with them, took the kids to Legoland and stuff like that. So it's been great.
Man, awesome stuff. Now, being from the San Gabriel Valley, how has that motivated you and molded you into the boxer you are today?
Well, it's, seeing people struggle, we struggle, we have nothing growing up. We have to get toys from the trash cans and stuff like that. And, all those things motivated me to be, to work hard in life and to put effort into it so that one day I could become somebody and, being able to make a family and be able to give them what I didn't have growing up and support them and give them a good future.
All right. And let's go ahead and get into the boxing stuff. We got that stuff out the way. Now, up first, let's go ahead. I'm going to just throw out some names to you. Gary Russell Jr.
Yeah. Him, he's a great fighter. Really, he has good speed. That's a fighter like I've been saying I want to fight. I've been saying that I will fight him. Like I said, we fought in amateurs. He beat me. It was a really good fight, but, I think I have what it takes to beat him. And now I want to get that rematch in the pros. But, the fight hasn't been able to get made. I don't know for what reason, but I'm still going to keep right there pushing it.
All right, but there's a fight that's rumored that's going to be made, and it sounds like it's going to be at the Staples Center, a place that you sold out before when you fought Abner Maris. So what's going on with the Tank Super Fight?
Yeah, that's something we're working on. We already talked to the team, to the promoters, and they're saying that it's kind of, that fight it might be get done, by maybe a few more weeks, and it might get done. We're just waiting, I think, on him or I don't know what, but that's the fight we were looking forward to, and hopefully it lands in May.
And do you feel that you're overlooked? I feel that you're overlooked. You're a 4-time division champion, and pretty much you've been doing this for years. You've been one of the best boxers over the last decade. Do you feel like you've been kind of overlooked a little bit?
Yeah, maybe, but, this is how fans are, but I'm still thankful for all the fans that support me, that are there for me, and that are keeping me at this level. But, my job is just to keep working hard, be in the gym, do what I gotta do, and then just do with results. I'm gonna prove that I deserve to be up there.
All right. So, and I talked about four-time division champion, all that good stuff. You just like old Mr. Canelo down there, your boy. So, how do you feel about his legacy?
I think he's a great fighter. He has done a great legacy. He's been a multiple division world champion. He has fought good fighters, and I think he's still gonna climb. He's gonna still keep getting bigger and bigger, and just wish him the best.
Also, I want to talk about two young guys that they're doing a lot of chirping. They're getting a lot of attention right now. They're only 21 years old. I think you're going to guess who exactly I'm going to ask you about. There's these two guys.
Yeah.
One named Ryan Garcia, the other Devin Haney. What do you think of those two?
They're both great fighters. They're both getting up there. They're both young. I think they just need a little bit more experience, and they'll be, superstars. They'll be superstars. They just need a little more experience. Take their time, and just little by little, no rush.
Now, would you fight either or if the fight was presented to you?
Yeah, of course. That's a great fights that I could fight. I think my experience will play along good with them, and we'll see what brings.
Now, what was the greatest moment for you in your boxing career? I know winning championships, all that stuff, but there could be other things as well too. What was the greatest moment?
The greatest moments is our family succeeding. Like I said, we grew up really poor. We didn't have nothing, and we always thought that we were gonna be like that poor, that we were not gonna have nothing. But us succeeding and being able to support the family, having our own house, and business to that we won't have to struggle the rest of our life. That I think that's the biggest thing that I feel proud of and happy.
All right, so prediction time. We're gonna start with the fight that's gonna go on this weekend.
Yeah.
Now, what is your prediction for Wilder Fury 2?
My prediction for Wilder Fury 2, I think that Wilder's gonna knock him out. Fury is a great fighter, but I think his last fight, he didn't look that good. He got cut, a big cut. I think that cut's gonna open again, and they might stop because of the cut, or Wilder's just gonna knock him out.
All right, you guys heard it.
Yeah.
Wilder knockout. Huh? Which round for Wilder if he knocks him out?
I think he won't go past 9 rounds.
All right.
Yeah.
Won't go past 9. So Vegas, if you guys are listening to Leo, bet it's not going past 9.
Yep.
All right. And this is the big fight for the lightweights and everything like that coming up at the Garden. Loma and Tio.
Oh, that's a great fight. That's a fight I would like to watch. They're both great fighters. They both have good footwork, good power, and everything. The only thing I give a little bit advantage to Teofimo. He's more natural that way. I think he's bigger. I think he has a little more power. So if Teofimo catches him, he could hurt him. He could knock him out. But if it goes decision, it's gonna be an interesting fight.
Okay. Now let's get down to talking about some sports. You showed me the Mamba beanie and everything. That was beautiful. Now, I'm guessing, is it going to be Lakers or Clippers when it comes down to the Western Conference Finals if we're able to get that?
The truth, it's hard right there because you're both from LA stuff. But we've always been a Lakers fan, so I think we have to go with the Lakers.
All right. So let's get your order of how you root for your teams, because I know that we have the Dodgers, we have the Lakers, because I had to separate the two, Lakers or Clippers for you, and we got the I'm gonna say the Rams because I guess everybody's still on the thing with the Chargers and the Kings. Rate that order for me. With your fandom for that.
The truth, I'm not that big. But probably we'll go with football. The
Football?
Rams, yeah.
Rams?
Yeah.
All right. So what you thinking about the Wildcats? I saw you over there with the shirt and
Yeah,
everything,
I
man.
know. Yeah, a friend of mine, she got me the shirts and she gave them to me. So I was thankful and for the support, and I support them back.
All right, so that means that one of these games, y'all got to make sure Leo's on the sideline getting that girly love. Like, because Todd Gurley was at the game and everything like that. So, guys got to make sure when Leo comes to the game, ABC, Fox, you guys have that camera in his face as well, too. He'll be supporting as well.
Yeah, of course I will.
All right, so one last question. What is the goal of Who's Next, Jim?
The goal of Who's Next Gym is, to get new talent, help out fighters, that fighters that need help, that, because there's a lot of fighters out there that don't have a trainer, or they do have a trainer, but they don't have somebody who could help them get fights and stuff. Me, growing up, I always wanted somebody to help me out, to support me as a professional and stuff. And not a lot of fighters have that. So, we're trying to help as many fighters as we can, get them fights, take them the right path, and hopefully we get and make a new champion.
Beautiful stuff. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. I thank Leo so much for giving me his time. He's about to get his train on. We're gonna get you guys a little bit of that footage as well too. But man, this is your boy Pop DiBiase signing out for a Fanatics View.
Yep.
My man, my
Thank
man.
you.